Okay, so as the technical director of Nigerian Football Federation and the EVs and the semi-finals now, I would like to ask you the general assessment of the team. Let's look at the qualifying matches, the group matches, and across up to the quarterfinal kind of match.
First of all, I want to say big congratulations to the team and of course the entire country and NFF obviously. Rome wasn't built in a day, and it's a journey, a really continuous journey. Yeah, there's always ups and downs, and some performances, sometimes people criticize the team, of course the entire NFF, but now thank God that things are turning around for good. And if you have to be patient sometimes. Whatever you do, this is what comes out of it. And I won't say we're in a rebuilding process because we already had an established team, and we had a coach who came in now who keyed into our philosophy and then brought his own leadership style as well, which we accepted. And of course, with a lot of discussion among the tactical committee and of course the partner at the entire NFF, coming together, towing the same line has brought us so far where we are today. I think if you have to assess this thing way back up to where we are now, I think there's a pretty big progression. And where we are today now, we are quite happy about that.
You said Coach Arichel came in and they keyed into your philosophy, the philosophy of Nigerian Football Federation. And now, as the technical director of Nigerian Football Federation, don't you think this philosophy also has to cascade to our junior teams in the 23, the 20, so that we can have an identifiable philosophy for Nigerian football, so that any player coming in from under 17, under 20, under 23 can actually be comfortable playing for the Super Eagles in the future?
Of course, definitely. The roadmap is there, the plan is there, it's been established, and it has always been there. Even when I came on board, we just have to bring it and dust and polish it and make sure whichever coach that comes in has a key in. Then look at our last Flying Eagles. Yes, the crash out of the World Cup against Argentina. If you look at from qualifiers up to that stage, you play some nice good football as well. That was also informed us to bring Aliu Zubairu and the coach, because this somebody like I saw in the league on two different occasions, when he was coach of Goping United and when he was the coach of Katsina also. No, El Kanemi, sorry. Yeah, I saw them play, and I like the style of football. So when I recommended it to the NFL, they may hesitate. So if you look at the progression, we also play. The way the other 20 plays and the way Super Eagles is playing, of course, is a bit different because of experience and strength as well. I think we've aligned. The only thing we need to worry about now is who comes in to be the next under 17 coach. Of course, we'll sit down with the technical committee and of course under the leadership of Alam, who is the technical committee.
Not particularly happy with the fact that out of the 20 MPFL teams that we have in Nigeria, we can actually have like at least 5 out of all the clubs.
Yeah, you see, I was in a little conversation with somebody now, I won't mention his name. Is not part of NFF, anybody is part of this, sports family. And we were seated now in the restaurant, and I mentioned, I said, I felt so bad, or I still feel so bad that we don't have at least, because everybody has come to the African competitions here ongoing now, not all the players going to have 1 minute in the game, so why don't you now get a couple of players in there, 3, 4, 5, which won't be bad for the league. They are not that bad, those boys. Yes, we didn't do well in challenge, doesn't mean that we have to throw the bad boat and the baby away. Having said that, I feel it's something we have to look into, because it speaks volumes when players come from the league and then in a tournament like this, you can't have this number of players and don't have 1 or 2 or 3 from the league, which is also not too good. But there is a but. Our senior team left Super Eagles now, first team. The responsibility of selecting players lies in the coach. We can always advise, but we cannot influence, we cannot force things. So when it comes up with the final number, we have to accept it. But it is something he has a lot of respect for the players as well. He wants to try to see how he can bring in players as well. We've discussed a few times, but the timing now has to be, has to be there. I think he's looking inward, fully by the grace of God. We continue to do well. Those boys will have a chance. I felt bad as well, but we're working on it.
Irrespective of what happens at the end of the day, in AFCON, I know this is actually beyond you. Probably Coach Adichie will get another contract, and if he gets another contract, now are you going to make him? Are you going to advise him to visit more league venues, go up to the north, the south, south, and all of that? So probably it's impossible, totally out of place. If we could actually get like one or two players to break into the national team.
We will cut. You see, it's not about advice. It's about him wanting to do it. He's willing to do it. The short spell has been on board now. He has visited a couple of games, but not all the venues. We already made him our venue visited. We all know that. And he wants to do that. But like I said, the timing also. And one thing I would like us to discuss and make sure comes to pass is that he stays more in Nigeria. If he stays more in Nigeria, then he has a chance to visit a lot of play games. But if he doesn't stay more in Nigeria, that will become difficult. And we have accepted him. He has accepted in Nigeria. He knows the working conditions, the environment. He has understood it now. And then I think long term will be good. Because if we look at what he's done in this short time, there will always be critics. That's normal, because Nigeria, as a country itself, was a country who's passionate about whatever they want to do. And